Hello? Haven't been live in a minute, guys. So, bear with me. Always, Eva. What's up? You smile? Sorry, I'm eating my nuts. A little higher. How we doing? How we doing? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. It's early morning. Taking a little warm up here. That's not it. My goodness. Well, you guys are here. Hit that thumbs up button for me, huh? Both of you. Help me get more people in here. Not quite what I want. No new matches? Not yet, dude. Not yet. I'm just out here playing golf. No new YouTube stuff yet. It's coming though. If anything, I just want a rematch. Man, that's good. Man, oh man, that's good. Dude. Viva's always making people look like a fool. Are you pushing with your right hand or pulling through with your left? Charles Woods. Neither. I hate both of those feels. I try to feel that my shoulders and my hips lead the swing and my hands stay relaxed. So I want to feel that I pull down this way and then I just am rotating, right? So my left hand, yeah, I guess in this scenario is pulling down, but after that point, I'm just feeling that my body rotates through the swing, which should look like that. But I hate the push-pull feels because they become super inconsistent, you know? Give me your ball. Give me your all-time favorite drill to help me get the divot in front of the ball. Do a cartwheel. Tim, no. My all-time favorite drill to help me get the divot in front of the ball. So like if I was in the grass like this, one of the first ones that I did, which I don't have, is just take a tee, set it in front of me, and then try to hit that tee. Which I don't have a tee, so I couldn't do it yet. But try to feel that I take that tee with me. Or an even better one is to not cast. Take your towel, set it down, Put the ball right in front of it, set up with it, and don't hit the towel on the downswing. It's going to help with that divot, help with that compression. I'm in the United States of America, in California to be exact. That'll do. What's your handicap? Technically on my gin it's a +1, but I'm probably more like a 1 or a 2 is what I play to or have been playing to lately, but on my gin it's a +1. Tips for fixing a slice. Yeah, so I actually have a video on my YouTube channel, but I have 4 videos. I have a 4-part series on how to fix your slice. Drop a sub for me. But one of the main things that I want you to focus on when fixing your slice is your grip. Take a look at your grip. If it's too weak, then we need to strengthen that grip, put those thumbs behind the club. Second thing, on the takeaway, I don't want to roll my hands open. I want to be long on the takeaway, keeping that club face square, matching my spine angle as I take that club back. Number 3, when I get to the top, I don't want to feel that I throttle that club down. I want to feel that the hinge stays flat, so I should get to here. Number 4, I want my right shoulder to be the last thing that comes around. So I want to transition the weight, pull the hands down, turn the hips, right shoulder down and through as the last part to come around, and the last part is to get my weight forward. If I do all of that, but my weight stays back, then I'm still going to be hitting those cuts, right? Even if I do everything correctly, if my weight stays back. So got to get to that front foot on the down, and that's going to make sure that if I do everything else, our ball will draw like that. My swing has no wrist hinge. Every time I try to create more, I start to feel shooting and thinning it. Any tips? Yeah, I appreciate it. Eric, drop that sub for me. Charles, I don't really have a lot of wrist hinge either, brother. I feel my hands just get to the top and stay kind of where they're at, and then I pull down. So I don't like a lot of this. So nothing really a major problem there. Just focus on keeping your hands calm. How to control lower body and stop swaying. Keep swaying and topping the ball. Yeah, that's a tough one to break. That's a tough habit to break. But what I try to feel is that when I go up to the top, I'm pushing this right hip back in place, not locking the leg, but just turning that right hip and making my back to the target, right? I want to feel that my back gets to my target line, and then as of here, I just want to keep that back to my target line and transition down. Okay, so feel that as I come up, I'm not pushing my weight this way. I'm taking my inside knee and just pushing it towards my big toe like that, and then pushing my back to my target line, and then transitioning down and through. Just like that. Here from Israel, I play on the only golf course here. That's awesome, Rafi. Super cool. Is it a nice course at least? Ask me some questions about your swing while you guys are in here. Drop a sub for me, hit that follow button, hit that red heart, hit that thumbs up. Help me grow. Would appreciate you guys hitting that sub button for me, hitting that thumbs up button. There's 133 of you guys in here. Hit that sub button. Appreciate it, Charles. Thanks for the help, Walt. Drop that sub. I strike my irons and cannot, for the life of me, hit my driver/woods. Not sure what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, that is a very common issue. So, for example, well, you shouldn't yeah, I'll explain a few things. One being that my iron swing is all about compression and that pull down, right? My wood swings, the misconception being that I need to lift that ball in the air and play it like a driver, is gonna cause me to top those balls, right? So what I want to feel is that with the woods, I still take it like an iron swing, a little bit farther forward, but I'm still pulling down and trying to take almost like a little baby divot. That's gonna help me compress that ball a little bit more. With the driver, I want to feel that my head stays behind the ball. Okay, so when I take my impact and get to my impact, I want to feel head behind the ball, weight still on my front foot. Okay, weight still on the front foot, head behind the ball, so I can lift that swing into the air versus compressing that ball down. And if I'm taking my driver swing and playing it like an iron, it's going to balloon. That driver swing is going to balloon, or I'm going to hit it super, super low because I'm now swinging down and compressing it. So like that 5-wood, that ballooned for me because I'm swinging way underneath it. So try to feel that the weight transfers a little bit later in the swing. Head, you still get to the front foot, but the head stays behind the ball to help me swing up at it. So the swings are still very mechanically similar with just a few small tweaks. Justin Rose, yes, absolutely. You're still going for the pull down feel and the weight getting forward, but then I'm just firing in place and leaving my head behind the ball with the driver versus my head staying on top of the ball for the irons. Can you show me how to hold my irons with your hands? Yeah, thank you, Justin. Of course, drop a sub before we hit that like button. So I interlock my index and pinky here. You can interlock or overlap. I do this, and then I shrink my thumbs down like this. And then I make these V's that I create right here, stay in between my shoulders. Working on those V's as well, and then making sure my V's stay inside my chest. As I compress, as I come up, I want to feel that grip stays in these V's, not rolling out and away. Okay, that's going to promote those slices. Hey, yeah. Pinky overlap, grip or not? No, I interlace. I interlock, I mean. Overlap is cool, it just feels too loose for me. I feel like I'm gonna lose the club. You maybe explain the release. A lesson I took said I need to get weight more forward, but every time I feel I'm getting forward, I feel like I can't close the club face. Yeah, because it's probably open. So anytime you feel like you can't close the club face is because it's probably open in the start, right? So what I feel at least, is that I don't manipulate my club face from the takeaway at all. So it just returns back to square every time, right? So right here, I'm gonna take the club away, spine angle, closed, spine angle, closed. Never once did I really have to turn my hands over to close that club face. I just kind of stayed where I was at, right? And so what you could do is take something flat. That gives you a better reference, which I don't have, but I can do with my bucket, I guess, is if I want to scoop this bucket, I'm not gonna go this way and then try to scoop the bucket. I'm gonna stay here and scoop the bucket. So at no point did I have to change my hands, which means the same feel goes for my iron head, is I'm not gonna change my hands. I'm gonna keep that club face square so I don't ever have to try to close the club face. Focus on that. Rafi, yeah, I can show you how to chip. I just am not going to be chipping yet. So if you stay tuned for a little bit, I'll show you how to chip. There's 125 of you guys in here. Hit that thumbs up button for me. please, and I will continue to answer all your questions. Drop a sub for me. All I ask is that you guys hit that thumbs up, drop the sub, hit a red heart for me so I can continue to grow. I am trying to get YouTube to pay me, you know. So I need more watch hours, need more I have a bunch of subscribers, but need more watch hours to get to that. So just help me grow. Drop that sub button, hit that bell icon, hit that thumbs up button, and I will continue to answer all your questions. I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching so far. What's up, Ruben? How you doing, man? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Maybe explain. Yeah. So why not? I'll show you what I do for a chip right now. So I got my 58 in my hand. I work on a different basis than most people. So if there's like there's a black target on the ground right here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but my normal setup chip where I want the ball to check is I open my stance, put my weight forward, and I make sure I'm swinging down on the ball, making sure I'm taking some ground with me. And then fast part of the swing is the bottom. So when that ball hits, it's gonna spin. And I make sure my weight stays forward through the entire swing. I don't wanna start like this and then transition back, that's swaying. I wanna stay on my front foot, pull down, let that ball roll up that club face, giving me the ability to spin, okay? If I want it to roll out longer, I'm gonna play that ball in the front of my stance, still keep my weight forward, but let that club lift it, and that's gonna hit and roll, okay? If I want that ball to go high, front of my stance, weight forward, open the face, I'm gonna take the club out and exit my hands really far left, out, left. That's how you hit a flop shot, and that's gonna continue to get that ball up. And then hopefully sit. When it lands, sometimes depending on where it lands, it won't sit. But always remember, fast part of the swing is the bottom. Fast part of the swing is the bottom. Biggest issue with chipping with most amateurs is that we get to here and then we decel and catch it fat. Bad. No, no. No, no, no. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Why am I slicing? Barth. I posted a video on that, 4-part series, how to fix your slice, but I can show you also real quick, just the basics, and then go watch the video. Drop a sub and go watch that video for me. Hit that bell icon. So, take the club away. Biggest issue that we have is that first thing we look at is our grip. If our grip is too weak or too down the middle, then I'm gonna take that right hand or trail hand and put that thumb on the back half of it, put that thumb on the left half of it, take that club away. When I take it away, I want my club head to match my spine angle. I don't want to roll those hands open. Number 3, I don't want to feel that when I get to the top, I'm throttling that wrist. Number 4, I want to feel that when I pull down, my right shoulder is the last thing to go. So I want to pull down, weight transfer, hip turn, shoulders the last thing to go. 4th and most important, weight's got to get to that front foot. If I don't get to that front foot, then no matter what I do, if I'm sitting back, that club's going to stay open, and I'm going to hit those push slices. So grip, take away, top, pull down, weight. Take a look at my video I posted, drop a sub. It'll explain all of it in detail. All my wedges go high. I'm not far and not far. My 52 goes maybe 100. When I goes 130, I just can't hit a wedge. When do you hinge your wrist? My driver always slices right. How can I fix it? All right. Charles Woods, Kevin Angel. I'll go in that order. So Charles, you're most likely flipping your wrist, brother. Taking the compression out of the swing, which is a problem. So let's see, 52 here. I also just posted a video on how to take a divot and how to make good compression. Go take a look at that, but that's basically what I'm explaining here. What I want to feel is when I'm hitting these wedges is that I get that thud every time on ball and slightly in front of ball. So I want to feel that noise. Okay, so what you're going to do is take the club to about here, drive it into the ground, and then finish at about here, focusing on the pull down and the hip turn. Here, notice that I'm not flipping my wrists and I'm not finishing with my right arm or lead arm bent. I go long, 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 long. Now I step up to the ball and I go for the same feel. That's the noise for impact that you want every single time. Try that drill. When do you hinge your wrists? At the top. So the only time I really focus on the hinge is when I get to about here, and then I want to go up farther, so I just pull that into a 90 degree, so I get to about as far as I can push back, and then I bring that club up. So right about here. Let's see, my driver always slices right. How can I fix it? I just explained how to do that. I have a 4-part series on how to fix your slice. Same thing goes with the driver. Strengthen your grip. Takeaway needs to match spine angle. And then top needs to not have throttled wrist. Last part of my swing is the pull down. Shoulder needs trail shoulder needs to be last. But I just posted a video on it, so take a look. 4-part series. Keep going, bro. You'll get there. Chase and I have the same goal when it comes to YouTube. We're just starting the journey, though. You have our sport. Chasing golf. Awesome, dude. That's awesome. Yeah. So I posted a short, and it's at 2 million views now. So I grew really fast as far as my subscriptions go, which was awesome. I loved it. But then to get paid by YouTube, you need watch hours or short views. And I've had a couple other shorts do really, really well, but they do well at separate times. So you need like 3 million short views. And I was at like 2.9, and then it reset because it's every like 90 days. So then it reset, and now I'm at like 2.2. And my watch hours are like at 1,000 watch hours, and you need 3,000 or 4,000 watch hours to be paid or monetized on YouTube. So my long form needs to get watched more, but all of my subscribers don't have like the bell icon on, so they don't get notified or something. I don't know why, but I only get like 100 views with 9,000 subscribers on my long form content, which is crazy to me. I don't know how I have 8,000, 9,000 subscribers and no one watches the long form that I post. So I'm not really sure what to do, but if you guys are in here and you like what you see and you want to help brother out, go hit that bell icon, watch all my long form content, and just keep playing it over and over and over, and I will continue to answer all your questions for free. But also, if you're in here and you don't know who I am, drop that sub button, hit that thumbs up button. I answer all your questions for free. I don't ask you guys for any money or any donations. I just ask that you watch my stuff so YouTube can pay me. That's all. Appreciate it. But I go live very frequently. It was every day for a long time, but then there's 3 fires surrounding us, so it's like super polluted right now. But chasing golf, you got it, brother. I'm struggling with my right hip coming too close to the ball and losing my spine angle. Yeah, Kevin, that's a big one. I'll answer all those questions in a second. But Kevin, I struggle with that too. So I used to get stuck right here because that right knee is pushing this way. What I want you to feel instead is that as I come down, I want that right knee to push this way, right? So those spikes are showing this way. I make impact, then I turn. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, here, not here, here. I don't want that heel to come into the air. I want to feel that I push this way, this way, this way. Try that. Let's see. What's the proper weight transition over the feel? That, right there, I just did it. So as I come down, I want to feel that my trail hip pushes towards my lead big toe. Boom, boom, boom. Not, right? So in front view, I'm back, I go here, I go here, I go here. Not the other way. Okay, I came across my body on follow through drills to help. Yeah, this alignment strict drill will help a lot. Like you're exiting your hands left too quick is what you're saying, or you're coming over the top. Either way, this will help. Set an alignment stick in a bucket or in the grass behind you. Take your club head out on this side of it. I'm not even sure if you can see it. Make sure you can see it. Yeah, you can a little bit. I'll move it. Club head on the outside of it, so I'm staying long. Make sure it matches spine angle as it gets here, and then down on the inside of that club head. Try that a few times. That'll help. Make sure my weight gets forward. Don't sit back on it. How do you like to hit a 50-yard shot? So I take my 58 degree. I open my stance, I keep my weight forward, and I kind of knock it down. Depends on the shot, honestly, because I'll flight it there. But normally, pretend this is my 58 degree because it's not. I'll set up to it like this, and I'll take his nipper. So I go like this. I keep my hands low through the finish. That's gonna launch low, bounce, bounce, spin, and stop. So those are normally how I try to play them, unless I have to flight it over something. Any tips on reducing my spin? My 7-iron goes 1 to 75 meters. Spin rate, yeah, so ashy ketchup. That's hilarious. You're most likely flipping your hands at the bottom. So focus more on your rotation. If my hands flip like this, or my wrists are bending, then I'm scooping it underneath, and that's gonna get that club to roll up the face. I want that shaft angle to be more towards my front pocket through impact. As I pull down, that's gonna help that spin rate. Try not to flip your hands so much at the bottom. Hey, Doug. D's, I posted, what's the best way to master ground contact? I posted a video on how to take a divot and how to make compression. Go check that out. That's how you do it. It's all about weight transfer and pull down, most important. I know it's difficult to give advice on this, but any idea why I struggle with compression on long irons? My 8 irons and up are perfect. Yeah, probably trying to lift it subconsciously. So I'll explain both your last questions on how to master contact with the ground. So for the long irons, subconsciously I'm like 200 plus yards out, right? So that's kind of where we think. So like I have to either A, swing at it really hard, which a lot of times if I'm swinging out my shoes or I'm trying to swing too hard, my left arm's gonna extend out this way, or I'm gonna chicken wing it, which is gonna cause these tops and chunks. What I wanna feel is that I always take compression and I stay inside my swing. It's a mental game, but also most importantly, I don't wanna be playing it too far forward so I'm lifting by the time I make contact with the ball. I wanna be playing it still somewhere in the realm of inside front heel, a little bit more inside front heel than a driver. As I come down, I wanna pull and thud that ground, right? Making sure that I'm thudding to compression and finishing that rotation, right? So down, thud, through. That's gonna be how you hit those long irons without trying to swing out of your shoes. The club will work for you if you let it. Don't try to fight it. Any recommendations for the taller golfer? Yeah, I'm 6'6", Peter. So, so I got fitted. I would definitely recommend that. All my clubs are fitted to my exact swing and height. So, definitely try that out. That's going to be my biggest recommendation. Peak ammo 6'7". I had to get measured and fit for 2 inch extension and 2 degrees upright on my irons. Yeah, I'm an 1 1/4", Allen, and 3 degrees upright. I play it quite far forward, so I'll try to bring it back. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, Mac. And you show how do you release? You are unhinged at the ball, etc. Is this Dunbar? No, this is Ucaipa Valley Golf Course, Southern California. Dunbar is a little bit farther north than us, or east I mean, or west. One of the directions that way. Definitely not south though. Yeah, so showing the release, I got you. What I try to feel is that as I make impact to the ball, I'm here, impact, club head, 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 release, close. Okay, so one more time, impact, club head stays square, 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 I keep rotating, club head closes over, then I rotate the rest and finish. All right, so I'm trying to keep my club head square on target as long as possible. I don't want to make contact here and then flip them. I want to make contact here, 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 release, extend through. Make sense? Yo, I can't be on here for long, but just stop by to show love. Thanks for J4L. Hey, if you guys are in here and you like what you see, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you get notified when I post videos. I'm trying to get YouTube to pay me, so I need to get more views on my long form content. I don't ask for anything, I just ask you guys hit that sub button, hit that thumbs up button for me, making my life a little bit easier. There's 141 of you guys in here and only 12 thumbs up, and I'm answering all your questions for free. Do me a favor. Do me a favor, drop that sub button. I'll continue to answer all your questions. I go live very frequently. And all I ask is that thumbs up and that sub. Hit that bell icon too as you sub. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Let me see what we're working with here. I will. Yeah, I do. I do remember you, J4L. How to work towards handicap, putting and chipping. Feith, GP, what's up? Ethan Bolt, putting and chipping. Short game is where you lower your handicap. Scoring. All about scoring. I can hit terrible drives and still shoot a birdie because I can score. I don't have a tee, but I feel like DODing, so, because, you know, I'm the DOD king, so I'm going to do that. Hi, hi, hi. DOD king, everybody. Welcome. It's game time. Ain't nobody better than me at this. I'm thoroughly unmatched as the DOD king. There's a video on my page of me carrying a 310-yard DOD. Just want you guys to go take a look at it. Off a downhill slope, DOD on a par 5, 310, stuck it on the green. If you want to see some magic, go look at that video. I will sub. Good shot. Thank you. Chippy techniques, chips around 50 yards. Yeah. All right, so 50-yard chips for me look like this. Open my stance, weight forward. Let me show you what I look like this way. Ball middle / back, weight goes forward, hands at front pocket. I feel that as I get to here, I hinge, keep that club head away from me. I don't want it to get close to me. Yeah, keep that club head away, and then I pull down and transition, okay? So here, 50 yards looks like this for me, where I focus on the turn more than I do with my arms and hands. If I start to add my arms and hands, then I'm gonna overshoot and lose spin. I don't wanna flip like this because that's gonna send it up. And the most important thing about chipping is I want the fastest part of my swing at the bottom. I don't want to decel. So here, fast part, bottom. Make sure I'm always keeping that compression, club head and club lean forward, unless I'm trying to hit a flop shot. Full range session. We'll be doing our first live stream this weekend. Chase's last few weeks preparing for Little Linksters Pee-wee Swing Contest. Awesome. If it is fine with your link channel during our stream. Yeah. That'd be awesome. I don't know how to do that, chasing, but that's super cool. Yes, I'm down with whatever you are trying to do. I'll help you out. I'll pin you guys right here, actually. I think I can do that. Guys, go follow Chasing. Go subscribe to their channel. You live in Thailand now, bro? That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I am down the street from Rancho Cucamonga. That's awesome, though. I'm an older golfer and getting back into it after a 10-year break. I can swing the way I used to do to not be as flexible. Do you have any tips for shorter backswing? Thanks. Yeah, if you're gonna take a shorter backswing, then your compression has to be really good because you gotta create speed from the bottom. So, for example, like if I'm taking to here, I've gotta really practice firing those hips and making sure that when I get to that compression point, I'm still driving that hand down and not exiting left too fast. Right, so if I'm getting there, I don't want to get too active at the top, right? So let's say the top of my swing is right here. I don't want to get to this point too fast and then pull because then my hands are going to get too active. What I want to feel is I get to wherever I'm going to go, let those hands drop just for a second and then fire at the bottom. Okay, I don't want to feel too much of that yank and pull move. Thanks, yeah, no worries, Eric. Recommended drill for preventing hip slide and promoting hip turn. Let's see, there's a few of them. Let's see, my favorite one. Whenever I'm struggling with that, I put a chair on my butt. I don't have a chair accessible. I put a chair on my butt and focus on this. But another thing that I do is I will do, let's see. Yeah, this will work too. All right, so take a piece of, I normally do a water bottle here. And I focus on as I get down to my impact, I don't want to feel that my knee goes towards the ball and spins my back foot out and knocks over my almonds. Right? I want to feel that I push away from these almonds as I come down, right? So push, transition, miss the bag because my hips turn correctly versus coming towards the ball. So this is a drill, but the biggest thing, the best drill, which I don't have access to a chair, is stick your butt up against the chair right here. And when I transition back, I push into the chair. As I go forward, I keep those hips back, feeling very heel heavy here, and just keep my hip butt on that chair the entire swing. I don't want to feel that I pull in any way. And if I'm sliding, you'll feel that chair push. I love me some salty nuts. Yeah, so I posted a short on how to hit a draw. Has 2 million views. Super blessed. Appreciate you. But one thing you can practice for the pull downs and the thud is this right here. It's called the pump drill. So what you're gonna do is take it away, make sure club head matches spine angle. All I'm gonna do is pull down to my right pocket, letting my club head get behind me. 1, 2, 3. That's the feel I want. Okay, where that club head stays behind me. And if you notice, my club head matches my spine angle still. Bam. Okay. And then right there, I want to turn and thud the ground with my hands. Boom. Okay, so here, down, through, thud. Now, if I do the drill in full speed, this is called how to hit a draw. Roy McIlroy does this drill on a regular basis. Here, 1, 2, 3, and turn.
Yeah, but I've got to get this.
Weight's got to get forward. Make sure you're turning. Cricket lover. I'm not going to get political in here, dude. I'm not about that. I'm just golfing. Appreciate you. Why are short chips so much harder than medium, long? Any suggestions? Yeah, most likely you're decelling, dude. Don't slow down. Try not to slow down. That's the most important part. Try to feel that hip rotation. Most importantly, try to feel that hip rotation. If I hit 1 or 2 right here, any chance I take one to the back? No, I should be okay?
Yeah, you're fine.
Awesome. I hear the contacts over there. They sound really good. I just wanted to make sure. Didn't want you to make sure I take one to the back, you know? I hate that. Yeah, I'm focusing more on the rotation after the initial pull. I'm trying to feel the compression in the initial pull with my weight transfer. Yeah, Alexander, you're probably exiting left too fast, brother. You're probably getting down here and then pulling left, which is breaking those arms down. So try to feel that I keep that right shoulder going through my target line longer. You bad. Thanks, dude. I'm gonna make sure I hit pure iron shots every time. You can't, dude. Sorry, I got stuff stuck in my throat. Yes, sir. Alexander, drop a sub while you guys are in here. Help me continue to grow. I'd appreciate it. You guys ready for this? Yesterday, went and got my putter rebuilt. I'm 6'6". My putter is longer than my driver currently. So I'm gonna go mess around and putt with it, but got it into that elbow arm lock here. Ooh, baby. That's wild. I'm excited to hit some putts with it. All right, everybody. Since you guys are still in here, I appreciate you. You're the lifers. Hit that sub button for me. Hit that sub button for me. Hit that like button for me. Hit that thumbs up button for me. If you're in the, if you do sub, hit that bell icon for me. I really appreciate you guys. Help me continue to grow. And Duffer's Diary out. Appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for the next stream, probably tomorrow or the next day. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Peace.